moment a family is separated by ice wins the World Press Photo of the Year award. We'll speak to the winning photographer. Fire crews in the U.S. state of Georgia are battling several wildfires. One of the blazes has so far burned nearly 30,000 acres. It's only 10% contained at this point. Georgia is currently facing severe drought conditions, little sign of rain in the days ahead. Officials have declared a state of emergency in some 91 counties. The Duke of Sussex has directly appealed to Russian President Vladimir Putin to stop this war. On a surprise visit to Ukraine, in a speech to the Kyiv Security Forum, he condemned what he called the systemic war crimes of the Ukrainian conflict. Prince Harry arrived in Kyiv on an overnight train from Poland. He said that he was there to remind people back home and around the world about Ukraine's fight against Russia's ongoing invasion. Shareholders of Warner Brothers Discovery have now approved its sale to media conglomerate Paramount Skydance. The merger is valued at $110 billion US dollars. The deal would see Paramount, which owns the network CBS, take control of Warner Brothers titles, which include Harry Potter and Game of Thrones, as well as the media company CNN. The merger is still subject to regulatory approval by the U.S. Department of Justice and European regulators. The American Kuwaiti journalist Ahmed Shihab Eldin, who was detained by authorities in Kuwait last month, has been acquitted. That's according to his legal team. He is expected to be released imminently. He was detained after reposting videos and images related to the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran. Kuwaiti authorities have not commented on that case.
UN's Development Chief Alexander de Croo tells the BBC why this year is a turning point for the United Nations as the world reels from the impact of the Iran war. A U.S. soldier involved in the capture of former Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro is arrested for betting on the operation and profiting hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Meta is cutting roughly 8,000 jobs as it ramps up spending on artificial intelligence projects.
We'll take a look at the papers now. A call to stop sharing data with China. That's the Times' lead after the entirety of UK Biobank was offered for sale online. The breach involved the private medical data of 500,000 people.
The paper leads on Donald Trump's order to attack Iranian ships in the Strait of Hormuz as the struggle to control the waterway continues. Front page of The Guardian featuring the image of a group of women mourning and carrying red posters of the journalist Amal Khalil, who was killed in an Israeli strike in Lebanon.
And The Telegraph includes this picture of Prince Louis emerging from the sea. The Prince and Princess of Wales have released a video of their youngest son. That was yesterday to mark his 8th birthday.
Plans to legalise assisted dying in England and Wales will not become law as the bill stalls in the House of Lords.
President Trump says the ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon is to be extended by 3 weeks.
Last year, when we ran it as two dads. and this time around we're running it as like two friends.
Running together in memory of their daughters, the fathers of two of the victims of the Southport stabbings prepare to tackle the London Marathon.
Good morning. Energy bills are forecast to rise this summer. I'll have the latest on how much and what to do if you're worried about it.
Good morning. In sport, after a record-equalling day at the Crucible in the snooker, could we be about to see another record broken today with what could be the most watched match in World Snooker Championship history?
Today at 1, assisted dying in England and Wales won't become legal as efforts to change the law run out of time. MPs had voted to allow people to seek medical help to end their own lives in certain circumstances, but the unelected House of Lords failed to approve the legislation. Also on the programme, the Israeli military confirms it carried out strikes in southern Lebanon this morning. Hezbollah and Israel have both accused each other of ceasefire violations. Sex offender Jeffrey Epstein housed alleged victims in flats in London in the years after the Met Police decided not to investigate him. Downing Street says the sovereignty of the Falkland Islands rests with the United Kingdom after reports the US was reviewing the UK's claim. And Ringo Starr releases new country music and tells us about the advice he gives to younger generations.
I tell all my grandkids, get in a band, get a few of your schoolmates together. They're practicing and playing by themselves. Get with people.